What is up, BK Birdies? Welcome back to Encourage Corner. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop. What's up, guys? Yes, it's been a while. It's been a month and some change. Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to do... Well, we started off supposed to, be on it, sticking to it every single week, every Wednesday, Thursday upload, depending on your time zone. And then we end up missing like a week or two, and then it gave birth to the every other week upload. And then April happened. Man, guys, April was tough for me. Like, mentally and emotionally, just everything. It's a tough time. And in that time, there was just no push to get this out. Though I did feel bad because, like, doing this really means a lot to me, because I want to be as helpful as I can for you guys. Like, I want to encourage you and be there for you. And if I'm not, doing what I'm supposed to do, if I don't, upload these, like, I feel like I'm preventing someone from getting that little bit of sunshine or that, the uplift that they really need. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay. On the positive side of missing out, I would say, yeah, I missed out on uploading, and yeah, some people missed out during that time, but maybe it wasn't their time to receive that uplifting that, like God works on, like His perfect timing. Like, He's always on time, right? So, I believe that by coming back at this time, that someone's perfectly receiving this uplift at the perfect time. If all of that makes sense. How have you guys been? Are you guys okay? Was your April amazing? Hopefully it was better than mine. I hope it was better. Full of laughs and smiles, and even if there were some hardships in between, I hope that you got through it all okay. And made it into May. Woohoo. Wow. It's already May, guys. It's already May. Bro, we're like almost close to the middle of the year. And we just got here. We just got here. We just entered into 2022. And it's already May. Bro, like, as soon as you blink your eye, it's gone. Life goes pew. Next thing you know, it's December. Next thing you know, it's the year 3000. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, are you guys having a good day today or good evening? Whatever time of day you're listening to this. Is everything going well so far? I hope so. And if not, hopefully this picks you right back up. Maybe. For today's episode, it's inspired by the oh so wonderful Stray Kids, yeah, and their masterpiece known as Lonely Street. Now this song is very relatable. It is so relatable. Like, every line I feel like they pulled from like their personal experience, and or pulled from everyone's personal experience, mine included, and just threw it in a song. I don't know, it just speaks about that feeling of depression, or that feeling of just like no one understands you, or that you just feel apart from society, or like the people that surround you, like you feel like you don't particularly fit in, or it's just, I don't know, like it's not where you want to be. You just feel isolated. And this song like really touches on a lot of that. Like it touches on all of that. That feeling of depression, that feeling of just time going by and you're just feeling empty, just all of that. It's an amazing song, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. But they speak on all of these things, and that's exactly why I titled this episode, I Understand, because I do. Like, I do understand. Like, I get how you feel in these situations, because it's my current reality. So, yeah. You guys are not in this alone. So, jumping right into the song, like right off the bat, it hits home. Like literally right off the bat. So like the English, so this is a Korean song, with, a bit of, English splashed in, every other bit of lines there. But I did get the English translation. Hopefully these are accurate translations. But it says, going right in, it says, as I walk down the street, falling down, I'm falling down, the street is desolated. I black out again at every free time, spaced out, the street is isolated, still astray. Yeah. It's like you're going through life feeling isolated or just apart from others, and in some or many ways, like no one truly understands you. Like no one truly understands your situation or fully gets how you feel about something. Like you just feel alone in it. Like you just don't get me. Like it says this street, like the street, this walk, it's desolated. Like desolated meaning like utterly depressed. Like utterly depressing, utterly depressingly empty or bare. Utterly depressingly empty or bare. Like that's how you feel inside. Like you just feel so numb and empty, and like your energy and will to push one foot in front of the other gradually decreases. Like that will to just move forward, it's just not there. And I get that. Like I totally get that. And then also it says like feels like falling, it feels like falling down in life. Or where it says I blacked out, or black out at free time, spaced out, like you're in your own little depressed world, isolated, astray. It's like I totally relate to like the whole part about like the utterly depressingly empty or bare, like just feeling numb, feeling empty, like feeling your like that energy level. It's like some days it gets really, really bad. And that's why I mentioned April at the beginning of this episode. I talked about, or I briefly mentioned how April wasn't very good, especially during that month that I felt empty or felt numb to life. He was just that bad. Like just just things just didn't feel right, didn't seem right. Just everything that was wrong in your life or around you, like it just all just suddenly comes upon you. But then like the body, like instead of like expressing it through tears or something, or through anger, or like through anything, sometimes it just does nothing. Like it's just numb. And just like whatever. I don't know. It's hard to explain sometimes. And that's the thing, like when you feel depressed or something, like you feel like there's no need to explain how you feel sometimes, because you feel like if you do explain, then maybe the person who's listening won't understand what you mean, or understand where you're coming from, understand how you feel, or you feel like they'll judge what you're saying. Maybe you're afraid to say how you feel, so you just keep it all in, or feel like whatever it is that you're feeling is just stupid, so you just keep it all in. Then eventually you're just like, I don't want to feel it. Numb. I said before that I feel like Stray Kids are definitely drawing from personal experience. Like especially the leader, Bangchan, Bangchan, Christopher Bangchan. Both him and another member named Felix, they're both from Australia. They both grew up in Australia. And at super early ages, they decided to chase their dreams, to come to Korea to pursue music. By doing that, they've left behind their life in Australia. Just left it behind, like all their family, all their friends, pets, all of that. Just left behind to start anew and pursue their dreams. And especially doing it at a young age, it's not easy. It's like, it's really not. Chan, he always I love that he's so open about his experiences, like how he feels and how tough it was to go through the training process, being a trainee, K-pop trainee, and then basically, placed into this leadership role where, it was up to him to choose the current members of Stray Kids and get them through to debut and, all of that. He's part of Sriracha, which is the producer team, production squad of Stray Kids, and he stays up so super duper late. Like, what is sleep? It gave birth to the song Insomnia. I can't sleep, so tell me. I actually love that song. But it's hard, and he even spoke about just going through his own dark times and stuff, and just how it's just hard. Just not easy going through life. And then he even had a period, me being a new stay, I'm not sure when this song came out. I'm guessing it was released prior to Stray Kids debut, with Sriracha. It was a song about just not wanting to live, like just giving up on life, basically, because it's just that hard. Like just like what if you just end it all? And it's kind of hard going through that, but God blessed him with 7 amazing brothers, 7 beautiful lights that helped guide the way through the darkness that he felt alone in. And I still think it's still not easy, but yet since he's going through this situation along with his other brothers, it helps. It gives him the energy to push forward. Same with Lixie too. I hope that both Chan and Lixie will be able to go home. Because I know, like, during this pandemic, it was definitely hard. It's definitely hard to travel, or it was hard to travel. And I know that New Zealand and Australia had their borders, closed up and everything. Very strict on who entered and who exited the country, or left the country. But from my knowledge, I believe that people are allowed to leave Australia and I'm not sure about the entrance, because I know that Felix's mom came to support them during their concert recently. So the exit, yeah, it's great, but like who can enter, still up in the air. I just hope that they'll be able to lift it soon so that they can go home and see their family, get some love, because I know they're missing it so much. I know that's me too. I definitely miss my family so much. I haven't been home in 2 years. Well, 2 years and some change. And I'm ready to see them. And I said, I'm going home in December. Like, no matter what, I'm going home, dang it. Because I miss my family. And I want to just snuggle with them and, like, just be all up in their faces. It was like, it's been 2 years, so I'm here. Like, everywhere you go, I'm gonna follow. Just gonna lay with my mama, lay with my grandma, or just sit with her in the chair, chill with my bro, my sibling, see my cat, my Noonkie, everyone. Anywho, another person, like, from Stray Kids, his name is Han Ji-sung, or Hani, and he mentioned how he really loved this song, and, like, not just the making of it. Well, he really enjoyed the process of making this song, and, like, the writing, the style of it, like how it has that a bit of rock element to it and everything, and it's lyrics that he definitely feels that he can relate to, and I get that. It's like Han, like, he, from my knowledge, has problems, like, sometimes, like, it becomes difficult being in front of, like, so many, not being in front of, like, so many people, but that those nerves, like, come into play at certain times, like, when he gets, like, very anxious or nervous or something. I guess, like, when put on the spot, or just in, like, certain, social situations, becomes, very difficult and stuff for him. And I don't know. He just says that he can relate to this, and I get that. I feel like we all can. We can relate to this song somewhere in our lives. It's just crazy to me. Like, everyone is just so sad. Like why is that? Like everyone is just, why are we all so sad? Like my friends, I have like one of my friends, new friends that I made between last year and between last year and this year, had like a panic attack recently. And I mean, I wasn't there, but my friend explained it to me, or explained the situation, and it's very sad, because like prior to it, I know that she was, feeling depressed, like just not very happy about life, or I guess like the life that she was living, though like she enjoyed like what she was doing, for work. But I don't know if she was just like trying to convince herself that she was enjoying it, but I know like part of it is she just really wanted to like meet someone. She's like at like around the age of like 30s, like when you're getting into your 30s and stuff, especially here in Korea, it's kind of custom, or not really custom, but like it's kind of the norm or the thing that when you hit your 30s, that's when you get into, it's time for marriage. So hopefully you found your, significant other, and you guys are thinking about, taking that next step and, getting married, because once you get past a certain age, it's like, well, that's it for you. Though that's not true though, in my opinion. But I think maybe she was feeling that pressure, and that there was like this particular person that she liked, and that person did not feel the same. So that, on top of like feeling depressed, like the rejection, the depression, just became too much. Another one of my friends just really misses home. Like, doesn't know why they are here, because they don't particularly like being here. But I think it's where like God directed them to be. But I told her like, yeah, just pray on it to see where God, like, where God wants you to go next, because she really, really wants to go back home and be with her family and work there, because she enjoys her home. And I just, I pray that she will be able to go. That if it's God's will, like, I truly do hope that she'll be able to go and be with her family and truly be happy in her heart, because she's just so sad. Taking it day by day, one step at a time. She's trying, but yeah. Even my pastor's not that happy either, because he's going through like a certain situation. A lot of my friends, everyone is just going through something that's just making them feel so sad. Even my own family, like, I just wish I could just embrace everyone. Like, guys, we're in this together. Like, everyone just needs a warm hug. Nice, warm hug. I know it doesn't solve the situation, but it feels nice. It's like a breath of fresh air through a hug. Like, okay, let's go. Let's take one step. Like, after this hug, I feel I have some energy to push forward, so let's go. There's apparently I like talking about, the Stray Kids members. I guess you can see who I'm standing these days. But there's another member, Hyunjin. I mentioned him before in another one of my episodes. I can't remember if it was last season or earlier this season when I mentioned about like his dancing and, how many people, as a trainee, he, was struggling with dance and stuff, but it was something that he really enjoyed, even though like he wasn't, the best at it. Many people would tell him, oh, like you're so good looking, so you should be fine. Like don't worry about it. And it's like, just like, you're very handsome, so that's all you need basically. Instead of listening to them, this dude worked his butt off and is now one of the main dancers of Stray Kids, and he's absolutely phenomenal. Like the way he dances is just chef's kiss. It is magnificent. Like he lets his movements, be his art, his mouth. Like it speaks for itself. Like I got a lot to say. And he lets his gracious body movements do the talking, and I love it. But my point is with him, during Stray Kids' recent concert that I streamed, that I viewed, at the end of last month, at the end of April, our tough month, he mentioned, it was in their endments, when they're giving their speeches about, just how they're feeling and everything, whatever's on their mind. And it was such an emotional day. It was such an emotional day on day 3. Oh my gosh, I ugly cried. I was ugly crying. I did not expect that at all. I mean, I expected to cry a little bit, but that was during the song. I didn't even cry during that song. I smiled and was feeling the feels and the heart. But when they gave their endments, I ugly cried. Super hard. It was like sad tears, happy tears, were just all over the place, and emotions. It was wild. But Hyunjin, when he was speaking during this time, one of the things I remember him saying that just broke my heart was him speaking about why he was asking the question to the audience, to all of us, why do you love me? Why? What is there to love? I don't understand, why do you love me and stuff. And it really broke my heart. To hear him say that, it's you're amazing, dude. Not even just your talents, but your personality, the way you carry yourself, the way you care for others, and how you feel about, worldly situations, just everything is just so beautiful. You are a beautiful person inside and out. It's how can we not love you, Hyunjin? And it's just so sad just how everyone feels so sad. Why? Why are we all so down? I don't know. Everyone wants to be loved, feel loved. We don't want to be depressed. We don't want to feel this anxiety. But yet life is here you go. I don't know. But going into verse 2, it says, every day and night I'm walking. It's darker when you walk alone at night. I'm lonely, but I'm the lone king. I'll pull out the sword and draw my true own path towards the sunset. But I'm blue. I can't see it. Even with the moon, I'm still astray. It's like we try our best to keep a genuine smile somewhere on our face. You know, like even though it may not reach our eyes, we want it to. Like we want it to be, but it's hard. Like we want the smile, the happiness to reach our eyes, but it's hard. Though despite the sadness, the emptiness, the anxiety, we still try to move forward in our lives, you know? But even so, even if it's hard, like we're not going down without a fight. You know, get that sword, you know, drawing our own true path. Like even if we feel like we're in this battle alone. Like even though we're putting in that effort to progress, we still feel sad along the way. It's like, you know, you need to move forward, but even though you're moving, like this depression or this anxiety, like how you feeling, like it doesn't just completely go away overnight. I mean, there are days and there are times where like one day you just feel utterly depressed, like utterly just empty, sad, or like it's just not a good day. But then the next day, like you're all happy, like you're in a good mood, you know, things are going well. I mean, that happened to me once this past month, April. Oh boy, April. Yeah, it was like Tuesday. It was a Tuesday, and I was teaching my third graders. Like, I woke up that day, and it was just like I already knew, like, oh, it's not gonna be a good one. Like, it is not gonna be a good day. Like, I just felt it. And then on top of that, it was rainy. Or like very cloudy. It was like a very gloomy day. Not that like rain or anything like that is just automatic gloom or anything. Because I do enjoy like a good rain. You know, it's very peaceful. It's very nice to hear. However, like on this day, seeing this, you know, like it just added on to the gloom that I was feeling in the inside. And then going to teach my third grade babies. And then one of the classes was just giving me a hard time. My little boys. Good gracious. Bless their hearts. Like, they were really testing the patience that day. I was not in the mood. I was like, look at my eyes and know that I am serious. Because you can't look at anything else. So look at the eyes and know. I want you to shh. But yeah, it was not a good day. And then, like even after that class, it was just so bad. Like me, like I'm very slow to anger. I mean, I do get frustrated. But like, I rarely get, you know, flat out angry. Instead, I go to sadness first before I get angry. Like for me, if I'm upset about something or frustrated, then my next step is like sadness and crying and then silence. Like just not wanting to talk. Instead, I want to be immersed in my music and giving off the don't touch me, don't talk to me, or I mean, I try my best not to show it, but it's kind of hard for me not to show how I feel. Like my face will just automatically show it all. Like I literally wear my emotions on my face, on my sleeve. Like it's just automatic. It's just how it is. So yeah. And just all that day, it was just not good. And I was like, I just want to go home. And I have this journal that I specifically bought for when I feel like this, because I just needed to let it out some way, somehow, how I was feeling, because it was just a lot. And I needed to write these feelings, these thoughts. I needed to write them out. And I feel better when I do. So I bought that notebook for that. And during that day, on that Tuesday, right after the second class, I wrote in it immediately. Letting out the emotions, tears, everything, silent cry in my work corner. Yes. But got through the day, went home, and got in my comfy clothes and just chilled. So, but then the next day, it was Wednesday, and I love Wednesdays because I don't have to teach that many classes. I only teach like 3. Yeah, I teach 3 classes on Wednesdays, Thursdays. So I love Wednesdays. And Wednesday, I woke up, it was sunny. It was so sunny. And I just felt great. I just felt great. Because ahead of time, I knew 3 classes today, guys. 3 classes. I'm so excited. And like, cause even on these Wednesdays and Thursdays, I don't have a class the first period. So I get to chill during first period and then ease into the 3 classes. And like those 3 classes go by in a breeze as compared to Monday and Tuesday with 6 classes. Oh boy. Whew, way to come into a week. But, yeah, I got through those 3 classes and I was like, yeah, let's chill. Let's do whatever I want to do for the rest of the day. You know, semi-be productive and maybe study some Korean, maybe. Just whatever I want to do. Usually I just hit up YouTube and queue a bunch of videos. But I try my best to multitask. Like if I'm going to queue a lot of videos and watch them, I try to like lesson plan and stuff on the side as well. But just know it was a complete turnaround from Tuesday. It's just rough, guys. It's just rough. Like what I was mentioning before, I went on my side rant. I was saying like even though we're putting in this effort to progress, we still feel sad along the way. Like we can't see the beauty around us or ahead of us because we're surrounded by the darkness in our heads. Like the world may or may not be nice to you, but regardless of that, like majority of the time, it's our own brain or like our own heart that isn't playing nice, you know? Like things could be great on the outside or seem all peachy keen, rainbows and sunshine. But then suddenly like you tell yourself, like you tell yourself like out of nowhere that you feel you're a terrible person for doing or not doing the slightest thing, like not meeting a goal or not doing anything on your to-do list, or maybe we feel lonely or something. I don't know, like it's a domino effect, or like it just immediately happens, and then like once that one bad thought enters your brain, you know, it just keeps going. Like in this darkness, sometimes like maybe we feel lonely because we feel we deserve to be, or like what good am I to be around? Hence, just isolated, desolated, astray, feeling apart from everyone else. Like you don't get me, you don't get where I'm coming from, you don't understand my situation, or I'm afraid to tell you my situation because I'm afraid to know what you'll think of me after I explain what I'm going through to you, that you'll see me differently, that you wouldn't want to be around me, and then once again, I'm alone. You're alone. Guys, this life, like, we know it's not easy, and it is so easy to get to lose yourself. And when you lose yourself, you start to feel numb or feel empty. Like, time, it keeps pushing forward. Time keeps going, even when you feel stuck. Like you're stuck in your head, black out, space out. And then when you come back to, the whole day has passed. Right before your eyes. And then you just feel bad because it's like, man, I just wasted an entire day. Sometimes you just can't help it. But we have to fight it. Try our best to fight through it, to push forward, try to better ourselves. One step at a time. Encourage ourselves. Believe in ourselves. Learn to love ourselves. Like, that's the biggest thing, learning to love who we are. Because for some reason, we're in a world where we're feeding each other, like, hate. So much hate towards each other's appearance. Teaching each other how to hate ourselves instead of love ourselves. I mean, I struggle with that. And Bang Chan, Stray Kids leader, even he struggles with that. Loving himself. As many people I hear, they struggle with loving themselves. Like, why is it so hard for us to be full of joy, full of happiness? Why is it so hard to love who we are? I want all of us, my BK Birdies, to get to a point where we truly, genuinely love ourselves. Like, even if we just take it, like one part, one day at a time, just make progress. Like, figure out why. Like, what's the root of us not liking ourselves? Like, what can we do to better that? What can we do to bring healing? Bring love where love is needed. Just know I love you guys. Like, no, I don't know you personally. However, I understand. I get you. I get it. I'm there too. Like, you need love, understanding, someone to talk to, even if it's hard to do so. Write it out. Find an outlet. Some type of catharsis. Healthy catharsis. Healthy outlet. I believe in you guys. I truly do. I believe and myself as well. Even if it's hard. Because life likes to throw curveballs all the time. Here and there. But we can do this, guys. We can do this. Okay? One foot forward, one day at a time. Progress. Daily progress. Like if you move forward one step today, and tomorrow, like it's super hard so you don't go anywhere. Hey, at least you moved forward a bit. The previous day. But like you didn't move backwards. You're not going back or anything. You're just in the same position. But yet it's still a step ahead. So just take it one step at a time. Improve. Love yourself. A bit by bit. Each day. Okay. So, yeah, this was the episode. I understand. Because I do. I get you. Inspired by the wonderful song by Stray Kids, Lonely Street. Highly recommend you check it out. Give it a listen. Actually, check out their whole Ordinary album, or EP. It is so good. Every single song on that EP album is pure gold. It is amazing. It really is. Like, literally, it's a no-skip EP, no-skip album. It is beautiful. And kudos to every single person who contributed to this masterpiece of an EP. It is beautiful. And I hand clap. All right. I've been talking for a long time. Wow. It is going on 50 minutes, guys. I think this is taking the cake for the longest episode. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Way to make a comeback. So I disappear for like a month and some change, come back and give you guys a mouthful. Yes. Well, hopefully I didn't bore you or anything. Hopefully this episode was very relatable and you could just, I don't know, take something from it. And yeah, hopefully we all can just take something from this episode and grow together. Yeah, I hope I wasn't wasting your time. I tend to just ramble or mumble sometimes. I hope it was entertaining in some way or fashion. Yeah. But yeah, we are going on 50 minutes. That is amazing. My longest episode. Kind of proud. I'm kind of happy. Yay, happiness. Let's try to hold on to it. Anyway, I love you guys. I truly do hope you'll have a good week, a great week, that you'll have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. If today was awful, then I hope this, gave some type of smile or some type of happiness, some type of light. I hope this episode brings that light to you, sends it your way, along with the warm hug. Warm, Chani hug that he loves to give. Yes, sending it your way. Stay safe, guys. Stay healthy. And keep your chin up. Okay? Love you guys. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Yeah. Annyeong. Bye.